Hey, I wanted to get on here and let you know that the first little set of clips, or the first part of the video, is videoed downstairs. And I wanted to come in and tell you, sound is great there. It was a whim. I decided to do this because it was a great idea. And so as I'm sitting here editing it and putting the pieces together, which I'm still learning, the sound is not great when I go upstairs. I forgot to put my microphone on the last two parts because I wasn't feeling great, but I wanted to get it done. Today I'm dealing with a migraine, so I look like a hot mess. But anyway, I just want to let you know to give me some grace because the quality is not the greatest, but the idea is awesome, I think. And I'm trying to remember if I've seen it anywhere, but I haven't, I don't think. If so, that's okay. But I am excited about showing you this video. You may want to get earphones out because the second part, after I go upstairs, the sound it's crappy. But if you turn everything way up and listen, no background noise, you can hear it. It will be worth it. It's about 44 minutes long, approximately. And maybe a little more, a little less, because once I get this part of the video in, it depends. But like I said, I'm getting a new microphone set. I think I have one somewhere if I can find it, but I would like to have something different. And I'm getting a new camera and some other things because I want my videos to look really good. With that said, it's Monday, and you know how things go on Mondays. I will, I'll just let you see for yourself. But like I said, remember, it's a great idea. And I was on a whim, fly by night. Anyway, y'all have a great week. Bye. As you can see, lighting is not great down here. I'm in the dining room area. So I'm trying to make a Bible study basket. And I've got different ideas. I mean, I have an idea in my head that I want. I just can't find anything. So I'm coming up with something myself. So I have this old picnic basket. And where I have my rubber tote beside the couch, that's going in my car. And that's going to hold things that we would need, like blankets, etc. And this is an old picnic basket. There is one hole in it, right, you can see it right here. Sorry for the strings. I may get some stuff to replace that. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I'm going to make a cover for it where the lid's coming off. I'm going to make a sign out of that if I can get it off without breaking it. And then I'm going to make a like an insert cover that'll hang over the sides that will have pockets. And that's going to go beside where I sit on the couch because I keep my books and stuff in there. Yeah, I guess I could leave the lid on it, but if I do that, then I won't use it because then I'll be like, that's too much trouble. So this one is about 14 by, let me see what it says. 14 by 16.5. So I'm not sure if this is going to be too big. I'm going to do the same concept, making an insert cover with the sides coming out. I really want it to be shabby chic, but I didn't see any white totes. I got this at Walmart. If this don't work, I'll take it back. But I'm just trying to see how things fit in each one. But with this one, I'm going to take off the piece that I wrapped around there, because once I get the other thing on there, it'll cover it up. I want to try to see how I can fix it. I'm not sure how that's going to work. And we'll see how this goes. I'm going to let you guys watch me just mess with it. Hey everybody. First of all, the other day I was showing you how I was going to make some baskets, like a Bible study basket I could carry around. This one is an old picnic basket. As you can see, it has a lid. It had handles. It has some issues. Right here, there's a hole, and some pieces are broken. Well, I was able to get off the one hinge from the top part. So I'm going to be prying on this. If I can just get this off, I'll tell you my idea for the other parts. Although I may have to get a hammer. I don't know where my hammer is. I'll be right back. Okay, it was where it's supposed to be. So I'm just gonna, what I did with the other is I just kind of pried it a little at a time. Trying not to break the lid. You can see these are in the way. There you go. All right, now, should have done that to begin with. This is kind of like a fly-by-night thing. So it's working its way out. These are old nails. Old. And it's cracking the wood a little bit, but I just trying to work slowly. I'll probably get my husband to. This one's not working as good as the other one. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Yay! Okay, all I gotta do is fill in those holes. So as you can see, so this will become a sign. Now, I have no idea how I'm gonna get this out unless I do the same thing. I just don't want to break any more of the, although I think this is gonna work. Ah. It's working out. Whoa. That broke. So I'm going to take my hammer and do this part. There we go. Got one off. Yay. Now let's get the other one off. It'd be really nice if I could get these things out, but I think they're going to have to be cut. It's like 2 of them came out and 2 of them didn't come out. Weird. Or I could also leave it and hang something off of it. Who knows? Who knows what I might come up with. Now this one's coming out pretty easy. There we go. So now we have the basket like this. I probably need to get my husband. There's pieces of stuff in it, but I probably need to get my husband to cut these off first, but I don't know. He's not here and I want to do it. So we can at least repair these areas. And I've used this before. This is a placemat from Dollar Tree. It's kind of foam like stuff, but I had an idea, so I cut it to fit. And what I'm going to do is, there's two places here that need, and I'm going to have to loosen up with my heat gun, because this one is broken and this one. So I'm probably going to just take this part out and make strips out of this. So, and then glue it in. And then I'll paint it anyway. So I'm just going to let this heat up so I can pry it off. I don't want to break this part, but it looks like somebody cut a hole. Or something. I have no idea what. I mean, this one's kind of jacked up a little, but if I can get the rest of it okay, then we're good. There we go. Look at that! Okay. Let's see. I'm going to bend it. See, it's very brittle. Ew. I got glue all over my finger, thumb, finger, whatever. So, this is going to, I'm hoping, I'm probably going to have to do a little more finagling here. Okay. So, I'm going to heat up this other one because I need to slide this up a little. And that piece needs to come. There we go. That part's off. Of course, I'm getting glue all over the... There we go. So, I'm just going to cut this. So now, I'm going to turn this so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So, because it looks a little wider, but yeah, I'm going to have to trim that down just a smidge. Just a smidgy smidge. You don't have to be perfect because the strips are not perfect and it's old. I just want to fill in the hole. Okay, so let's start here. So we're going to go down. I don't know whether I should do that part first, but I just kind of want to see how it's going to work. Because I'm going to have to take sandpaper and rough up this back side so it will hold. So it's going to go like this, and then like this. I can make a whole basket out of this stuff. And like this. And like this. So it'll go like that. You can see it. So that works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out, and I'm gonna take my sandpaper, my little finger sander. Probably need to get another piece because it's kind of worn out. I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's right here in front of my face. Figures. Okay, I don't need super rough. I'm gonna do this. So this is just scratching up the surface there that has this coating over it that makes it shiny. So this will help. And I'm going to use hot glue. This is going to be inside the house, so I'm not going to worry about that. Turn on my glue gun. I'm probably going to cut another strip of that. Okay, so we're going to take the little sander and we'll sand the blue side, which was where the plastic, like, it's like a, I don't know what I would call it, but anyway, so my glue gun is hot, and so now I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to put down that way. You can see what I'm doing. I'm putting this one all the way back so it don't look like it's pieced. Like that. And then I'm going to thread it through. I'm going to put a little hot glue on all the top pieces. So normally this would be a wide piece right here. So I'm bringing it back through like that. So I'm going to glue some to this side here, since I don't have that. And then this will go over that, which I'll put another little bit of hot glue right here. Pulling that down. Gonna make sure it's flush to the top here. And then I'll cut this. And this is going to come back up through here, and that's almost perfect level. I'm going to have to do something right here, but it's going to have the cover most of it. I just wanted this so it wouldn't be a hole just hanging out there. So this will go all the way to the end of that. It almost perfect fit, almost. I trimmed just a little bit off. So I'm going to put a little bit behind this so it'll stay, and then I'm going to put glue on this part. And as you can see, it fits right down in there really good. And that's amazing. I kept thinking, what am I going to use? What am I going to use? It's flexible. I didn't want to have to buy a whole bunch of that stuff. So now we're going to do this next one. And my little piece here that I can measure by. So I can do this. Where the little cut is down there, then I can do that. And I've got a little cut on this side. And it seems like it's not straight somewhere, but after I cut it, we'll see what we can do here. I know it's not straight there because of the fact that when I cut that first piece off, I just kind of whacked on it, and I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. This part's not as bad, I don't think. I just want to see how it's going to fit in here. So this has got to go under this. And there is, yeah, we're going to have to thin this piece out. Probably to what that is right there. So we did that. Now I'm going to sand this part. Opens it up enough where glue will hold. There's a piece that goes right here, and I don't know if I should just fill that in somehow. I don't know. I'm going to cut a little piece off and see what I can do. It will fit down in there. But actually I need to put it this way. I'll show you this once I get it glued in. Ow, that's a little hot on my finger. So you can see it from the outside, because that piece was wider. And you can see it from the inside. Kind of, sort of. Well, I'm holding up the wrong side. Anyway. You can see it there. Okay. So, now, I'm going to glue this part right here. I think I'm going to start from this side. So I'm going to go, because the reason I did that was because I have to go under it. I've got another basket and I can do this too. That makes me excited. Okay. I'm coming through here. This is going to be kind of... See, that's a little too wide. So this is not easy to do. Okay, maybe this will work. Yeah, that does fit better. So you can see, that's going to look good. It's going to be painted anyway. It's not perfect, but once it's painted, it's going to be awesome. So, I'm going to get my other I'm going to have David leave the bolt cutters in here. I don't know. I've got this color that I got from Lowe's, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it with some of this dusk blue. We're just going to try something. going to use some of this, and I may use a tad bit of green, the moss color. I maybe should have done that with that, but anyway. Trying to go for a dusty greenish blue. So I've got this moss color. I need to mix that well. I need to shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up. Trying to figure out what I did with my apron. Because I get paint all over me. I may need to just put on a different shirt. Let me go do that. I'll be back. Stirry thing. I'm so technical. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. Alright, looks pretty good. I've got some pictures on my wall in the living room that have this color in it. I'm gonna have to save some of that so I can use it. But that's pretty cool. I hope I have enough. So I'll use this brush. Hopefully this will take. Oh yeah. That's nice. Maybe I'll do the whole thing in that. You see the color? It's harder to see over there. And I may put some antiquing on it. Just make it look a little bit older. Well, it is old, but when I paint it, it's not so old looking. I'm going to move this over so y'all can see it. So it's going to take a little bit. So I'm going to probably fast forward or skip this part because you see me starting it, and that's all really you need to see. I don't know why I'm doing the whole inside. Okay, so I painted most of it. And I'm going to finish it up here with you guys. When you do baskets like this, it's a pain in the butt because you got to do it from both ways in order to get paint down in between and underneath the places that you could have missed. So you have to do that. And I'm almost done with this side, and I'm going to do the bottom of it and this end here. I look like a hot mess today. So I'll turn this around. so you can see. I think I'm loving this blue. There's blue in a couple pictures I have downstairs. So, and then I was thinking at Christmas, I can just make a cover for Christmas. And then you won't see it. I mean, you're not going to see this whole thing, but you'll see enough of it. So I thought, you know, I'll just make a cover. And that idea with this placemat has really worked out well. I can't wait to try it on my other basket, which is really old too. And all I do is when it dries and I turn it right side up, and I just touch up down in some of the places like this, but the other way, grooves and little pockets. So we've got that done. I just need to finish the bottom. And this wood is extremely dry. If there was not anything wrong with it, I would have probably just conditioned the wood and kept it as a picnic basket. But it's brittle and there was pieces missing, and I'm just like, I've had it for a while. And I've got another one, but it's not all wood. It's kind of like this, I don't even know what it is. It's not plastic, but this looks like it's back in the 40s, 50s. I'll have to get it out one day and show you. I don't have a clue what I'm going to do with it. It's got a lot of space in it, but it's got a dent in it. So I don't know how to get the dent out. Oops, I see a spot I missed on the corner. Okay. On the inside, I just went down so far. I didn't go extremely low or anything. I didn't do the whole inside because you're not going to be able to, you're not seeing it anyway, and that's time that I don't need to have to spend on that. I'm sure as it dries, I will see other places that are needing paint or a second coat or something. Like right here. Okay. So I'm going to let that dry, and then we'll go from there.